Hashtag Forza Horizon 6. Pros and cons. Forza Horizon 6. The game that officially exists in exactly one place. The comment section. Every gaming showcase follows the same ritual. The lights dim. A trailer starts. A mountain appears. Someone whispers dramatically. And within 3 seconds the live chat has collectively decided. Horizon 6 confirmed. It never is. It's usually a farming simulator. Or an indie puzzle game about emotional mushrooms. Yet somehow, every showcase ends with thousands of disappointed people acting like Playground Games personally promised them Tokyo, Mount Fuji, and 900 new cars. Let's be fair though, a new Horizon is almost inevitable. The real question isn't if it arrives. It's whether it feels like a genuine leap forward, or whether we all pay full price for shinier puddles and a slightly more enthusiastic announcer. So let's imagine Horizon 6 launches tomorrow. What's brilliant? What's annoying? And what's guaranteed to happen because Horizon players are physically incapable of behaving normally? Let's start with the good news. Hashtag Pro1. It'll probably be the prettiest game you've ever ignored. Every Horizon game has one strange side effect. It convinces people they're photographers. Nobody buys the game thinking, I can't wait to spend 40 minutes adjusting the aperture. Yet somehow, that's exactly what happens. You'll stop beside a lake, wait for sunset, move the camera 2 centimeters, lower the exposure, increase the contrast, rotate the camera, move it back, forward again, another degree. Perfect. You upload it. Caption, random pic, random, made. You treated that screenshot like it was being submitted to the Louvre. Then, 5 minutes later, you accidentally launched the same Ferrari into a barn because you were looking at a rainbow. Peak Horizon. If Horizon 6 pushes graphics even further, people won't know whether they're playing a racing game or accidentally attending a nature documentary. You'll stop because, look at the lighting. The lighting doesn't help you finish first, but it does make crashing into a tree feel cinematic. Hashtag Pro2. Too many cars is exactly the right number. People always ask for more cars, as if Horizon currently suffers from a shortage. There are already enough vehicles to open 12 dealerships. Still, we'll all do exactly the same thing. Open the auto show. Scroll, 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 scroll. Buy something expensive. Drive it for 6 minutes. Immediately decide, I wonder what the Porsche is like. Repeat until your garage resembles the parking lot outside a billionaire support group. The funniest part? Every player insists they're building a varied collection. Reality says otherwise. One Lamborghini, one Porsche, one rally car, one off-roader, a hatchback that exists purely for seasonal challenges, and approximately 480 vehicles acting as decorative furniture. It's digital hoarding, except instead of old newspapers, it's McLaren's. Hashtag Pro3. The map could change everything. This might be the biggest one. Not because Mexico was bad. It wasn't. It was enormous. Beautiful. Varied. But after enough hours, you stop using the mini-map. You know every bend, every shortcut, every suspiciously convenient field. You've hit the same cactus so many times it's probably developed trust issues. A new map changes everything. Every corner is unfamiliar. Every jump is a gamble. Every road hides the possibility of discovering absolutely nothing. But that's part of the excitement. Until, inevitably, someone uploads Fastest Money Glitch 2027, and the mystery disappears forever. Gaming speedruns absolutely everything, including wonder. Hashtag Pro4. The chaos is the point. People sometimes ask why Horizon isn't more realistic. Because realism is overrated. Real life doesn't let you drive a classic Mini off a volcano, land on a motorway, miss the checkpoint, reverse at 140 kilometers an hour, crash into 7 lamp posts, then receive an achievement titled Stylish. Horizon understands something important. Fun beats realism. Every time. Does smashing through a vineyard at 300 kilometers per hour make sense? No. Does earning a combo called Ultimate Landscaping make it funny? Absolutely. It's one of the few games where catastrophic driving somehow earns applause. Imagine your actual driving test work like that. Congratulations. You destroyed 3 fences, performed 2 accidental drifts, and launched the Examiner into low Earth orbit. Excellent awareness. Here's your license. Hashtag Pro5. There's always something to do. Even when you had absolutely no plan. You log in thinking, I'll just complete one race. 3 hours later, you've rebuilt a Subaru, photographed 6 cars, completed a treasure hunt, driven across half the map because someone online said there was a nice tunnel, forgotten why you opened the game in the first place, and somehow accumulated enough credits to buy another car you'll never drive. That's Horizon's greatest trick. It constantly distracts you, in the best possible way. It's the gaming equivalent of walking into a supermarket for milk, and leaving with a barbecue, a kayak, for scented candles, and absolutely no milk. Cons. Now, the part where everyone gets angry. Con number 1. Please don't make it Horizon 5.5. This is everyone's biggest fear. Imagine the reveal trailer. New logo, epic music, beautiful scenery. Then, you realize every menu looks identical. The progression is identical. The festival is identical. The announcer is still talking like you've personally cured boredom by driving through a speed trap. The only noticeable improvement. The puddles now have individual reflections. Fantastic. Only 70 pounds. We've reached the point where graphics are so good that improvements require a forensic investigation. People will upload comparison videos. Guys, if you zoom in 800%, the grass is definitely grassier. Worth every penny. Con number 2. Please let US start slow. Every Horizon begins the same way. You've owned the game for approximately 30 seconds. Congratulations. Here's a Bugatti. Now a rally car. Now a trophy truck. Now race a plane. Now race a train. Now race weather itself. You've unlocked 17 achievements. Owned 3 houses. Inherited a castle. Became Horizon champion. And your controller still smells new. Could we, just once, start in something that struggles uphill? Make me appreciate the fast cars. Don't hand me a million credit hypercar before I've even figured out where the settings menu is. Progression isn't boring. Skipping progression is. Con number 3. Online players are a different species. You qualify first. The lights go green. The first corner arrives. Then somebody behind you decides braking is a government conspiracy. Instead of taking the corner, they simply use your rear bumper as public infrastructure. Congratulations. You're now facing the wrong direction. The player who caused it? Already typing. Easy. No, it wasn't easy. You transformed your Lamborghini into a guided missile. There's a difference. Every online lobby contains exactly 3 people. Someone genuinely trying. Someone drifting absolutely everywhere. And one individual who appears to believe Horizon is actually burnout with legal consequences removed. It's oddly beautiful, in a deeply frustrating way. Con number 4. NPC traffic shares one collective brain cell. You're cruising peacefully. Everything's fine. Then, a tiny hatchback spots an opportunity. Not to survive, to create history. Without indicating, without hesitation, it performs the sharpest right turn ever attempted by a road vehicle. Directly into your front bumper. Physics gives up. Your combo disappears. The hatchback continues at 24 miles per hour as if nothing happened. Somehow, you're the one apologizing. I'm convinced NPC traffic has one goal. Become content. And frankly, they're succeeding. Con number 5. Everyone will find the meta in about 4 minutes. Launch day. Hundreds of cars. Thousands of tuning combinations. Millions of possibilities. Freedom. Creativity. Expression. Until one YouTube video appears. This car breaks the game. 24 hours later. Every online race looks like a manufacturer recall. The exact same car. The exact same tune. The exact same matte black paint. One player has anime stickers. One player has carbon fiber. One player insists it's actually a sleeper build. Mate, it's a Koenigsegg with 1,700 horsepower. The only thing sleeping is your suspension. Half the fun of Horizon is experimenting. The internet turns it into homework. Con number 6. The dialogue treats you like a superhero. One race. That's all you've done. One race. You've clipped 3 walls, flattened a bus stop, sent a post box into another postcode, and somehow finished 3rd. The festival host immediately appears. You're the greatest driver Horizon has ever seen. Am I? Really? Because 20 seconds ago, I got overtaken by a transit van. The Horizon Festival has the lowest standards in human history. If this happened at a real event, security would be asking questions. Here, they give you another wristband. Con number 7. Storage requirements are becoming a personal attack. Games used to fit on a DVD. Remember those? Tiny little discs. Now, A racing game installs, downloads another 40 gigabytes, then immediately needs an update larger than the original game. By Horizon 6, the install screen will simply ask, which drive are we deleting? You'll click Install. Your PC quietly removes 3 family photos and a tax return. Storage successfully optimized. Fantastic. Thanks. Con number 8. We'll still play it for hundreds of hours. This is the annoying part. Even if every complaint comes true, we'll still be there. Day 1. Downloading. Waiting impatiently. Refreshing the progress bar every 12 seconds as though that's somehow helping. We'll complain about the progression. We'll complain about the soundtrack. We'll complain about online. We'll complain about the map. Then someone will ask, so, are you enjoying it? Yeah. How many hours have you played? About 280. At some point, it's difficult to argue you're suffering. You voluntarily completed enough championships to qualify as full-time festival staff. Final verdict. Forza Horizon 6 doesn't need to reinvent racing. It just needs to remember why Horizon became so popular in the first place. Make exploration exciting again. Make progression actually feel like progression. Give us reasons to experiment instead of copying the first overpowered tune uploaded to the internet. Make online races feel like racing, not a supermarket trolley convention. And above all, give us a map that makes people forget about the money-making roundabout for at least a week. Will it be perfect? Probably not. No Horizon game has been. There'll be bugs. There'll be exploits. Somebody will discover a way to launch a Fiat into low Earth orbit within 48 hours. Someone else will recreate an entire supermarket logo using vinyl decals. Another person will somehow tune a family hatchback until it outruns a million-pound hypercar. As is tradition, because Horizon has always been at its best when it stops taking itself seriously. It's a game where you can drive a priceless classic car through a wheat field, accidentally flatten half the county, earn 50,000 skill score, and immediately stop to spend 20 minutes taking artistic photos of the sunset. That sentence shouldn't make sense, yet somehow, it does. So whether Horizon 6 ends up being a masterpiece, or Horizon 5 wearing a fake mustache, we'll probably all be there on launch day anyway, pretending we're only going to play for an hour, then suddenly looking at the clock, realizing it's 2:47 in the morning. We've bought 14 new cars, driven exactly 2 of them, photographed a lake, installed a tune called Fast LOL, and somehow ended up back at that same roundabout. Again, because apparently, that's just what Horizon players do. If you've made it this far, congratulations. You've spent the last several minutes listening to someone complain about a game that hasn't even been announced yet. That's commitment, or a cry for help. Either way, let me know what you actually want from Horizon 6. A new country? Better progression? Less suicidal traffic? Or are you one of those people who'll be happy as long as the puddles have 17% more reflection? Whatever happens, we'll all be back on day 1. Getting rear-ended into the first corner by someone named XX_DriftKing420_XX. As tradition demands. See you in the next one.